President Biden's job performance rating among Californians has dipped slightly in recent months, even as his infrastructure and domestic spending plans register as highly popular, according to a new poll released Wednesday. The survey from the Berkeley Institute of Governmental Studies, co-sponsored by the Los Angeles Times, found that Biden still scores high marks in the state. He earned the approval of 59% of registered voters, down 3 percentage points from the previous poll this spring. Biden's disapproval rating has ticked up marginally, from 34% 3 months ago to 37% today. Californians' views of the president are deeply stratified by party. 85% of Democrats approve of Biden, while just 11% of Republicans do. Biden received approval from 58% of voters with no party preference. The decline in his rating is driven by modest dips in approval from Democrats and unaffiliated voters, who may be antsy to see progress on his legislative agenda. After Biden successfully passed a COVID-19 relief package in March, there was a sense of momentum, that Biden is going to break through the gridlock, said Eric Schickler, co-director of the Berkeley Institute. Now a little bit of disappointment or frustration may be starting to settle in. While Biden is still keeping the vast majority of Democrats in his camp, the survey finds they are less intensely supportive of the president than his detractors are in their opposition. Half of Democrats say they strongly approve of his job performance, while 74% of Republicans strongly disapprove. The public's views of Biden's vice president, Kamala Harris, has also slid over the last 3 months. The survey found that 49% of respondents approved of her performance in office, down 4 percentage points, and her disapproval climbed 5 points to 38%. Her small lag behind Biden's numbers shows that, even in her native California, Harris is a slightly more polarizing figure than the president. One positive sign for Biden is the widespread appeal of his infrastructure plan and domestic policy agenda. More than 3/4 of Californians surveyed, including nearly all Democrats and 40% of Republicans, back the measure to address the nation's transportation, water and broadband needs. His second major proposal, a $3.5 trillion package to expand the social safety net, tackle climate change and expand Medicare, was supported by 72% of respondents, including overwhelming majorities of Democrats and no-party preference voters and roughly a third of Republicans. The survey found that slim majorities would still back those bills even if they did not get bipartisan support in Congress. Democrats and Republicans have been negotiating the smaller infrastructure package in hopes of reaching the 60-vote threshold needed to overcome a filibuster in the Senate.